So like if you're a founder and you're trying to, let's say I'm trying to raise funding, I'm trying to raise from Dan Gilbert, or like you, as I said, your companies have raised rounds of 40 million. Do you have like, and now you're an angel investor. So do you have advice for, founders that are trying to raise funding? How do you go about it?
Well, if you want Dan Gilbert's money, the best thing to do is to be connected with Detroit.
Right.
I think that's one of the reasons we were able to close with him, is because Elon, the former president of Genius, he grew up in Detroit.
Right.
So World Wide West told Dan Gilbert, like, yo, this kid's from Detroit. And that kind of got his attention. But if you want my money,
Right.
what you need is a product with traction. That's the most important thing for me. Genius, before we got into Y Combinator, we already had 1 million monthly uniques.
Right.
So for consumer websites, that for me is the golden number, 1 million a month. Before you get 1 million a month, don't look for raising. For enterprise stuff, it's a little bit different. Enterprise stuff, I think basically the question is, are you already making revenue? And then you just need to pick, I'm not enough of an expert. Maybe the correct revenue is like 100K a month, something like that. But you need some legit revenue. And then you go after investors. If you go after investors before that, even if you're going to be successful, and even if you are able to get money from the investors, you're still not going to get a good deal, because the investors will have too much leverage and they're going to ask for too much equity. So why wouldn't you, if you're going to be successful, why not just stop until you have some leverage, and then you can get a better deal? If you're not going to be successful, you're just trying to sucker the investors out of some money, then okay, don't take my advice. But that's not the kind of life I want to live. Even if you're successful, for me, like, even if you're able to raise money, I don't think the money is as important as just doing something that is actually valuable in life. Like if I raised money, it's never happened to me, knock on wood, but if I raised money for a company, like an investor gave me millions and I failed, I don't know what I'd do with myself. Like I'd be miserable. Both of my companies raised money and they succeeded.
Right.
And then I meet all of these people who've raised millions of dollars and they failed. And they seem to think it's okay. Like there's this weird like cult mentality that they say like failure is good. If your company failed, you should be proud of that. It's like, no, you shouldn't, because there's people, if you shouldn't raise money until you're already guaranteed success.